Hey friends on Facebook or wherever else you're catching this. This is Sonica and Christian with the LoveWorks Solution. We are back. Yesterday, well, for one, I want to say nothing is really different. We're here. We were here yesterday. Now we're here today, and the only thing that's different is that if you're in California,
The sun is shining.
the sun is shining, and it's also been mandated that we all stay at home unless there's something absolutely essential to go out for. So we're definitely staying at home, and there's no telling how long that's gonna continue.
And we, yesterday we were talking about how to create the space to go deep and share what you're really feeling with all the different feelings we're all having about this whole coronavirus thing. And today we want to talk about how to have fun getting those feelings out.
Yeah, I know it's often, it's easy it can be easy for ourselves just individually and as well as our relationship to think, we should take the high road and go for being non-judgmental and kind of enlightened about the whole thing and just look at the bright side, all of which are great. And we will be the first ones to recommend doing that. And we try our best to do that. And we also just have a ton of feelings. There's a ton of stuff that is upended. There's a ton of our routines that have been completely nixed. And there's, everything from we don't have any more toilet paper to all the other things that are changing. So it's okay to have a ton of stress and tension and fear and complaints about the situation. There's no need to pretend that we don't.
And a really great way to get all that out, so this is one of the things we like to do, is we just exaggerate what we're feeling. We just make it way bigger and let ourselves just express it. So we'll just do these complaint rants or these judgment rants and just let ourselves about all of the stuff that's going on in here.
Yeah, no, you could do a little, you could just let yourself have at it for a couple of minutes about, can you even believe that people cleaned out the toilet paper from the whole freaking store? I mean, who needs that much toilet paper? Oh my God.
I can't believe I don't get to play volleyball anymore, for a month or something.
I know, surely volleyball or taking a walk in the park can't be like a world threat.
Pickleball isn't essential? What do you mean?
Yeah, pickleball is not essential? Really?
So it's a really great fun thing to do. Really just let yourself do a complaint rant. And it can be about stuff that's serious. It could be about, I can't believe we don't have any money coming in this month. Oh my God, how are we going to pay for everything we got to pay for? Yes. I'm so scared or I'm so freaked out right now.
Yeah. Oh my God, what's going to happen?
And really, there's something that happens, the bigger we make it, it's the more sometimes we can even see the lighter side of it. As we kind of keep expressing it and we make it really big, we can laugh about stuff that we're really very freaked out and upset about.
Yeah. The only caveat I'll give to that, it's really cool if you kind of, if you set it up a little bit consciously to begin with and just say, hey, I'm just going to do a dump or time to rant. And why we say that is, this is a general, really good rule in relationship communication that often humor is a fabulous way to get our feelings out, to ease tension and to have fun with each other. Sometimes it's even a great conflict resolution tool. However, the warning about that is if you're already really stressed and, you and I have gotten mad at each other, then often humor will just hurt or aggravate the breakdown. So in those situations, not so great to just add humor.
Well, also the other thing too is that when you're doing a dump, you don't want to do a dump at your partner. So
Right.
If you've got a lot of stuff going on with your partner, a really great thing you can do to also really get to express it all. And this is something another couple friend of mine used to do, which I thought was just a great idea, is they would create a little line. And one would kind of be facing, the air that way while the other one's facing the air this way.
Kind of like if we were standing like this.
Yep. And they would just dump full bore at, saying whatever they wanted to say, including about each other. But because they were doing it at the same time, they couldn't hear anything. So it wasn't doing any damage. But it was still a way to get it fully out and fully expressed. So just another fun thing to play with. And then You know, the other things I would say is like let your body get into it and fully express as well. So Christian went shopping the other day. He's our designated shopper while I'm staying at home. And when he came home to me dancing wildly to Pink in the living room.
It was great. I could hear Sonica had the music turned up so loud. I could hear the windows. Like I could see the windows going. And she was just dancing around in the kitchen, in the living room. And I just came in, put the grocery down, and joined her in the living room. So we're all jumping around to Pink.
And it's awesome. It's just like fully expressing like all of our feelings just in our body to music. And I noticed for myself too, when I was feeling, part of what inspired me to do that was I was feeling kind of flat and I wanted to get more energy moving in myself. And that was one way that I could just put on loud music and let myself fully get into my body and feel some aliveness, since I don't have these other ways that I'm accustomed to usually getting to express those parts of myself. And so it served two purposes. One, it raised my energy level, and two, it was a way for me to just express all the feelings that were sort of pent up in there and letting them get out and getting to have some fun with it too on the other side.
Yeah, and if you're lucky, maybe you live in a place where there's lots of outdoor space, or you live close to the woods or parks where it's still okay to go out. That's also a great way to just engage your body, go work out in your garage if you have that option. And I know for a lot of us, we don't have those options. So you just have to get creative in your house.
I know. I saw a Facebook video the other day where somebody had a wooden floor in their kitchen, and they put a little dish soap on the floor and a little water, and they created like a little running in place, like a little treadmill, because they couldn't go to the gym. I thought that was very creative.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's great. I'm seeing one of the comments here saying, yeah, dancing it out is one of the favorite activities. That's a really great way to do it. And
Christian likes to get on his bike and just like hightail it out of here.
I know. And I sometimes just put my headphones on and I put on like super loud rock music and I just go it just helps to get it out that way. So
we really encourage you guys to do that. Like, just come up with some fun ways to exaggerate and make bigger and fully express whatever it is you're feeling, and you'll notice that it definitely releases the energy and will actually make yourself feel a little bit better, a little bit more connected to your aliveness.
Yeah, no. So, so both that, and so you don't become the proverbial pressure cooker, because often, in our relationships, when I become the proverbial pressure cooker and all this fear, it's legitimate in these times. Fear and stress and tension builds up. So often where it comes out is whoever is close to me, and that's often you right there, or my kids, we just want to do anything we can to not having my blasts come out at my partner or the people we live with, because we're going to be living with each other. I mean, that's true forever, right? But for a while, we're going to be very close proximity a lot of the time. So
I'm thinking of another one to share, actually. So I've been practicing piano, and I'm remembering that was one of the things from the neighbor's guy. What's his? I'm blanking on his name right now. Will you be my neighbor?
Mr. Rogers.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Where he would bang on his piano to get his feelings out, like just as another example of what we're talking about here.
I know, and it's cool. I'm seeing some of the comments here. Or, hey, you can use a hula hoop. That's a great idea. If you have a hula hoop, just knock it out of the park with a hula hoop. And somebody's saying, yeah, we just took a walk with our friends. So that's probably one of the ways you can be with your friends. You take a walk, even though you might be
6
feet apart, or if you're following the rules here. So have fun getting creative with that. Get your feelings out. Keep yourself alive, and make sure that your blasts don't come out at the person right next to you.
Yeah, it will actually help you not have the blast come out at the person next to you.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Have fun with that. And
thanks for being with us today.
Have fun please take care of yourselves and each other. And we'll be back here 1 o'clock tomorrow, Pacific time. We'll look forward to seeing you. Feel free to shoot us questions or comments, either in this comment string right here or private message us. That works too.
We love you.
Blessings, everybody.
Bye, everybody.